What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Pacers Gaming Podcast, presented by Salesforce. I got my guy Wolf and Lav here with me. But we're just going to keep it moving and start it. The first one to introduce is making the NBA 2K League in Season 1. So I'm going to let y'all start it with that, with y'all experience. You can say your experience, how the call was.
I got the call on my birthday. For starters, I was not expecting to make the league at all. It was really just, I'm going to try it out. Worst case is, I tried it. So I'm on vacation with my ex-girlfriend in Antigua, right?
Jeez.
Yeah, I remember so vividly, bro.
That sounds good.
Yeah, we're in a taxi. So the taxis out there is different. It's kind of like a bus, but it's a taxi, right? Okay. So there's it stops at certain location, or it comes to pick you up. So that person came to pick us up, and we on our way to go ziplining, right? So we in the car. Well, it's like a little minivan. We in the minivan. It's probably 8 to 10 people in there, and it's small. It's compact, right? I got 1 bar of service. I get a number from a call I don't know. I look at my phone. I got 10%. I'm like, all right, ignore it. They call me back 2 minutes later. I'll pick up the phone. It's a kind of choppy. I'm like, hello. And then, I found it's a 2K league. I had the biggest smile on my face. And I'm in the taxi, everybody. And I'm like, let's fucking go. Man, I'm like, yo. And I'm like, yo, there's no way. I just kept saying, there's no way. And then my girlfriend is like, wait, what happened? I was like, yo, the league, I told her, the league thing I tried out for, they called me. And then we were just in the taxi, and everybody's looking at us okay, what the hell are these foreigners doing? What are these tourists doing? But yeah, that was the story for me. I got the call on my birthday, 2018. I'll never forget that day.
Day 1 of the combine, or night 1, I go 1-4. Stunned. Cody's laughing. I literally text Cody that night.
Is this over?
I said, Cody, it's over. I'm not making the league. Thanks for showing interest. I appreciate you. Thank you for your time. It's over. I can't get a win. I'm struggling. Thankfully, things changed around and I ended up here. Great. But yeah, man, I got the call. I was in a group chat with all my, a bunch of league players and stuff. And they were saying, yo, I got the call. It's 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. My phone don't ring till 7.
Jeez.
So those 5 hours, I was stunned. Sitting by my phone, checking it every 2 minutes. It felt like forever. But yeah, man, got the call, thankfully. Ended up here.
Okay,
and now I'm here forever. So.
Man, the combine.
Combine freak show.
I can't even think about that.
I was so stunned.
I would never
You
go
came in
through
with a
that
suit
combine
for a
again.
draft suit?
Nah, I was business casual. I had jeans, loafers, sports coat, dress up with collar.
What is this New York stuff?
It was casual. No,
A flannel.
But to be fair, though,
Just jeans.
No, I had a sports coat though.
Y'all
somebody
y'all
pulled up
remember
in a
me?
sweatsuit,
Yeah,
bro.
I was cracked out.
Bro, my dad told me, he's like, yo, this is guy from Puerto Rico with an all blue suit. He's
I
looking
was
nice.
so
You know who he
cracked.
is?
Nah, you was Chris. I'll give it to you.
on,
Nah, you were like. You were like.
Nah, it was
Taylor
nice, man.
blue suit, Puerto Rico colors. You were
I
like.
had to lock him.
And he was walking
remember him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, no, we're not doing that.
He was walking yeah, I'm getting drafted.
Nah.
That's how he was walking. I remember.
Now listen, I was not supposed to make the league. That's where I'm gonna.
Oh, we
start.
know. We know that.
But I'm not gonna give all that story because everybody knows. I had Hurricane Maria going through Puerto Rico, all that stuff. But even to the extent of the combine, bro. Listen, I was sitting on the mid range with the center. Okay, I come into the New York after the call happened. By the way, the call was basically I gave the story to my teammates. It was 4 p.m. Everybody's getting the calls. I just made a Twitter because I don't have Twitter. I just made it for the league. Everybody that I'm following is literally from the league, so I just can know what's going on. Everybody's getting the calls.
Yeah.
You were at 7 p.m., so that's worse. Mine was at 4 p.m. I remember I'm in Puerto Rico in my house. I look at my mom and my dad. I'm like, listen, it's not happening. I go to my room stunned. But I put the phone down. I was like, listen, if the call doesn't come, that's it. I was going to literally probably go take a nap and just say, call it a day. But I put the phone down and no lie. Literally 10 seconds went by and I see New York. Cut the phone, answered, said yes to everything. My legs started shaking. I was stunned. But it's crazy because I went to draft night and I went to New York. I paid for everything. I was like, I'm going there. I'm making sure I'm going. I went to New York. I see Connor, everybody without knowing who they are. And they're all in a room in a big ass lobby. Sorry, Connor, Spence. In a big lobby. And and I see everybody saying, oh, I play center. What you play? I play center. Oh, what you average? I'm like, So like I'm, cracked out. I'm like
points.
13 points and 19 rebounds. I said 13 points, 19 rebounds or 18 rebounds. I was like top rebounder, right? But I had like an 85 win percentage. So I was so happy. I'm like 85 win percent team player. And then Connor's like, oh yeah, I averaged like 35. Then he's like, I averaged 34. I'm like, damn. Like, I'm getting drafted in the 6th round and stuff since. So I knew it. I knew it ever since I came to New York. But the whole experience, season 1, making the league, and then having Lav in Portland, like just being. No, season 1 was a vibe. I can't lie. One of the best groups of guys. We had fun. Great season. Obviously, we couldn't win it. Backboard for the Knicks. Hate to see it, but it was a great season. So I'll always remember making the league season 1.
Something I'll never forget about 2 things about draft night is, one, it's funny how life works because me, Jomar, and Dane was all standing next to each other when they had us taking a picture. Yeah. Me and Jomar was literally standing next to each other, and Dane was like a row in front of us, but next to us. And then I was sitting next to Ramo like during the draft. Yeah. And me knowing how he is now, I realized it was troll. But at the time, like everybody was talking like, oh, what position you play? Would you average this and third? I was like, I average 9 rebounds at small forward. And Ramo looked at me like, oh, I want you on my team. And I felt good about myself. But at the time, like he was probably trolling because it's like nobody cares about a small forward that career. But he's like, oh, I want you on my team. Yeah, I felt hella good about myself.
Definitely Ramo trolling.
He was definitely trolling.
Oh, freak show.
What is it?
Early?
Jomar, it just says Jomar.
No, you're trolling.
You're
trolling. You're trolling.
A little freak show.
I'm trolling.
That's not what it says?
Wait, what?
That's what it says. Jomar point guard. Let's talk about Jomar point guard.
That's what it says?
That's it. Let's just talk about it. I got you, bro.
Yo,
Talk about it.
All right.
Spence.
Listen, I got you on this, Jones.
Okay.
We played together in the offseason.
No, listen, no.
I got
no,
you.
I'm gonna hit it before you hit it.
All right.
You remember this?
Let me hear it.
This how everybody needs to understand. I'm not gonna give props to myself, but season 1, we played team up build. The team up to practice. Right. And then I'm the 6th man, so I'm not playing. And the dog got pissed. Yeah. And he's like, okay, I'm not playing anymore. Jomar, hop on. And everybody's looking at each other. Who's going to play point guard? I'm like, bro, put me at point guard. And everybody was laughing. Connor's being sarcastic. Everybody's chilling, trolling, whatever. I hop up point guard with Damian Lillard.
I remember.
We win the game by like 10 points. I had like 20-something with like 12 assists. That's all you need to know.
That's league
okay?
1. That's season 1, though, bro. I seen
40 on the Raptors,
I seen Wolf
40 on the
play
Raptors.
That's season 1. I seen Wolf play point guard.
Ooh.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying anything good or bad. Ooh. I see Wolf play point guard season 1.
Tough, talk about Jomar point guard. I want to hear what y'all saying.
I mean, honestly, you're not that bad. He can't dribble. No, one thing I will give you, like your IQ and your passing, whether it's point guard, center, like that is your strongest suit.
Appreciate
I'll give you that. Like your passing, that like dribbling and all the glitchy stuff.
If my thumbs work,
you
ASS,
glitchy,
but they don't work.
I give you defense and passing. Like you be a serviceable point guard.
Passing's good, and I remember you showed out against the Raptors.
I did.
He's never letting that go. He's never letting that go. He's never letting that go. Career highlight. Bro. That is a career highlight.
Not low key. Low key highlight.
Whenever it comes to point guard and Jomar, he's bringing that up. I have 40 against the Raptors.
But listen, I had 30 with takeover. I guess.
Question: Who would send the big bodies?
See the screens I was saying?
Is it Chris Alcetti? Kwame Brown right here. No, but listen, I hopped on point guard season 1, like I said, on practice. I didn't really play point guard or anything like that season 2. Season 3, that's when Jomar point guard started. That's where the topic comes from. I will never forget my debut was against the Nets, and we should have beat him. But obviously, everything happened how it happened. But I had takeover with 28 points with like 3 minutes left. And they lagged out, so I couldn't activate the takeover and dominate and finish the game. And then we had to reset, and then everything happened how it happened. But Jomar point guard, everybody needs to understand, this is what I'm saying. If I ever knew how to dribble, which is my main focus on NBA 2K22 for my team, 250K, if I ever knew how to dribble, I know I would be like a good, probably one of the best point guards because of defense and passing. But my thumbs, bro. I be trying, bro. I swear. They don't work, bro.
I agree.
I be trying to dribble. I don't know how. When I see like guys like BP or Dre, I see Dre. Like, come on, Dre. Like,
they really got it.
Like, what's wrong with your fingers,
thumbs
bro?
move different, bro.
Like, that's moving left and right too fast, bro. Lav and Jomar playing together throughout the years. That's the topic.
That's the topic,
That's
bro.
the topic.
That's a good one.
Lav and Jomar playing together throughout the years. So go ahead.
Okay.
You can start on that.
Funny. All right, so
we got a lot of stories.
A lot. But I'll always go back to this, and I'm a big believer in everything in life comes full circle. I'm a big believer in whatever's meant to be will be. God always has a plan. And it's funny because season 1, for me, I don't know about Jomar, but like aside from everything, like we cool, he's a good person and we just get along. But the reason I got like really close to Jomar, season 1, we boot camping in Indy, right? Funny, right? We boot camping in Indy. And I go out one night, whatever. A long story. That's a whole nother story for another time. I go out.
That story. Go.
I go out. I come into practice the next day. I'm hungover. Granted, right? I end up playing on a Pure Sharp, And if you know me, I'm not a natural shooter, especially season 1. I wasn't trying to play pure sharp. And I was glitchy on the shot sharp, but I had to take one for the team. So I come in and I shoot. I remember I go 0 for 5. And no, I go 0 for 6. And 4 of those threes are very earlys. Like very early. Like,
That's a killer.
Yeah, like air balls very early. So I'm stunned. And I'm sitting there stunned. To make a long story short, I flip, end up getting benched. We go back to the hotel room that day, right? I call my mom. I'm telling my mom, like, screw the league, screw these guys, some little kids. Like, I'm done. I'm about to go back home. And then me and Jomar end up talking. And, like, Jomar, like, you know, I'm not going to repeat, like, what he told me that day. But he told me, like, some eye-opening stuff. And he made me realize, like, you got to find a way. Because with me, like, I'm blunt. And I'm very straightforward with everything I do. But, like, you can't talk to everybody the same way, you know? And you got to find a way to communicate with people. You know, whether they right, wrong, or whatever, you got to find a way to be able to talk to everybody on the team or whatever. And he's pretty much the one, him and my mom is the two people that was made me be like, all right, you know what? I'm going to rock out with the league. I'm going to see how this season go, whatever. But it was actually that day in Indy, season 1 boot camp, that made me view Jomar differently. Like, all right, like, you know, like, he a real solid dude.
Nah, yeah. I mean, we have a lot of stories, but throughout the years, it's crazy like last year because we played 2 years in Portland and we never like could play like what we wanted and together, you know. It was always tough.
All right.
And, like he's playing shooting guard or I'm playing shooting guard or he's playing lock and I couldn't play, whatever the scenario may be. But off the court, the relationship always been tough, always been solid. You know, we talk about life, talk about family and everything. And then season 3 came around. And I would always, you know, we had this conversation draft day. He's like, bro, like, you know, I want you here. I'm like, bro, listen, I don't know what's going on, but I felt like they didn't want me. So I was like, if they don't want me, I don't want to be.
Cody things.
I don't want to be there.
He wanted.
and then Cody came through. I talked with Cody, came here to Indy. So that's the first time, you know, we stopped playing together. We still kept in touch. We had our battles in practice. He got screenshots. I got screenshots.
Flooded. I still got him 26-0, but
we got screenshots. You know, we had fun. Game day, we played them. I think it was probably the second game of the season. We should have beat them. Game 3, we lost. Then we played them on the ticket. On the ticket, no,
beat them.
It was a turn.
Yeah,
no, it was a ticket. It was a ticket.
Nah, was it?
Yeah.
It was bans in the ticket. That's what it was. It was bans.
I don't remember.
I don't know. We didn't play on the ticket, bro. It was a turn, bro.
You sold me. It's all right.
Did I?
Low key.
No,
it was
you
a
talked
turn.
about the board.
I had the box out. He dropped. It was a long board. He got steamed.
No, I didn't get steamed.
You got steamed.
No.
You got steamed with the drop.
I like that.
Is no, I didn't get steamed.
Not steamed. You're right, but you got.
I dropped.
You dropped and got
then
dotted.
We got.
He got his ass steamed.
I dropped to the board because I'm the center, right? I know it's my fault. I will take it because you have box out, and we were up 3, so we let the 2 die. So it was a mistake, but I dropped for the board to close out the game with the center bill with 90-something rebounding. And we got 3 people in the left side of the court just hugging each other, you know, just holding hands.
You know how that
so
go.
it was tough. We lost. But yeah, I mean, me and Lav got separated that 3rd year in the league. And then now look at how life works. I remember he telling me, this is meant to happen, like all this stuff, spiritual stuff. He's talking about stuff about Gandhi. He's seeing things and stuff.
Oh man, chill.
And I'm like, bro, like, what's wrong with you? And then it happened. Then, you know, he gets here, and like, I'm looking at him like, bro, like all that weird stuff you were saying, it came through. Like, it happened. You're here. He's power forward. I'm center. Obviously, y'all saw we got a little freaky. He went to center. I went power forward. But at the end of the day, you know, just together and playing together, and having like the same mindset. So, Lav and me throughout the year solid. It's probably gonna stay solid beside of 2K, and that's it, man.
Oh.
What is this?
Wolf at center.
Oof. Okay, I'm gonna start with that one.
Freak show.
I'm gonna start because that's my first experience when I was right. That's the first time you play center in the league with me.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna start. So they draft me season 3, and like, what's going on? Like, I DM like, what's going on? Question signs, whatever. And you DM me. I don't remember exactly, but it was like you and me on the front court, like we locked, right? And I'm like, okay, let's go. So we hop into season 3. We go on practice, whatever. Mind you, you were cracked out, and I told you I learned a lot from you, from like passing, especially the pass back and the corner, like the wing cut to the corner pass, all the little stuff. Like, I'm looking at you, I'm learning. But I remember, like, as a center, you had like, I think it was like 6, 7, 8 blocks against the Cast game 1 of the season. So me,
I ain't gonna lie, respectfully, I had OD paint D. I'm just saying.
So
that.
seeing Wolf at center for me, it was like because I always seen you as a lock or in the offseason as a power forward.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember that specific year, season 3, in the prime, you were playing power forward.
Yeah.
And like with no smoke, me, Laugh, Nudini out here trying to play for our lives,
fighting for
and
our
this dude
lives.
is sweet spotting 3 people at the same time. So I'm looking at him like, okay, like we're gonna be good. But yes, obviously everybody knows season 3 was tough.
It was tough.
But I can't lie, you got my respect at center on the defensive end of the court specifically, and offensively with the passing. But I'm gonna say
Matching
you get real freaky on the paint on matching.
Nah, I do.
If you think I'm freaky,
too much.
if Sav thinks I'm
I
freaky,
remember playing against you.
Sav, you don't want to see this guy, bro. This
I
guy
be
be
doing hop steps,
this guy be
spins,
going up,
be
and,
wildin'.
and if you mess up or anything, you're like, F him, F him. If you mess up, you're like, F him. I'm the center. So,
Like that's my mentality. It'd be like, yo, I'll be aggressive. If I mess up, I'll get it back.
but now this is the big question right here.
What?
This is me, from my perspective, seeing you in practice every day, and you know what you got. Let's see what the opponent season 3 was looking at.
Okay.
Be honest now.
Complete honesty.
Okay.
When we saw you at center, and I was in Portland on Blazer 5.
Loki like my little rival.
Yeah.
A little
Okay.
bit.
To be fair, last year's league build, it was tough, regardless. But every time we played y'all, like Nadal said himself, and we felt like confident, like, go ahead, like do your thing. And he will always say like, oh, I'm his kryptonite. Wolf don't know what to do, man. He, go ahead, do your thing. And I got the screenshots, a little 26-0.
That's practice. That's a practice.
No.
And we were delayed. We were.
But that's the only time that we played against you at center. We never
What do you
played.
mean?
No,
Oh,
we
you
We went to
right.
Game 3, and then
You
Dame
right.
said,
You
yo,
right. You right.
Did you match up really well with them?
Yes, I did.
No, you. I give it
Bro,
to you.
he
I
literally
give it
texted
to
me
you.
after the game saying, you know what? You gave my
You did.
respect. GG.
Who said
did.
that?
Dane.
You did. You hooped that
Wow.
series. I got to give it
So
to you.
you
I forgot.
cap him?
No. In practice, bro.
But
Sweet.
that's practice, bro.
True. That's why I said I forgot you was at center. But when we played against y'all, you
We
hoop.
took you out of Game 3, bro.
You hoop. I give it to you. You hoop, bro. You hoop. I give respect where it's due.
Uva center is always fun. I'm gonna say that it's always fun.
I'm aggressive, bro. You know what? Let me get some runs in that practice.
I like
Well,
that.
Okay, Lab, go ahead. Pick the next one. What do you
That's
say?
funny. Blazer 5 and Pacers game in season 1 boot camp.
Oh, man.
Story. Forget the
Yeah.
boot camp. Just being in Indy, bro.
Listen,
got
that
some stories.
That was my coming out party. If that doesn't happen, I don't even know if I stay. Maybe I do just because of what I did off the court. But I think I proved myself
Yeah.
on the court. Mind you, we won like what? We beat you like what?
We didn't win one game.
Yeah, we beat you like 15 straight time with me and shooting guard. I was.
Oh, we won 2. So we lost 40 games. We won 2. So to me, we didn't win a game.
I'm chasing Swiss through 3 screens.
No, Swiss was
Season
glitchy,
1,
bro. He was glitchy.
y'all got
I
this.
give it to him.
Y'all got this play.
Season
They
1,
got
bro.
2 people in the free throw line screen Swiss while he's rapping. I will never forget. That's
Double
literally
screens,
the only
bro.
thing I got in my
Double
head. The only thing is me chasing Swiss the whole time for like 3 straight days, just chasing Swiss, bro.
And
That's
I
it.
remember in that
that
boot
was-
camp, we had to switch it up because at first we had Grant guarding Swiss because it was
Yeah.
the same matchup. Like,
I'll never forget this,
Bro,
too,
he
like-
was cooking him, bro. Cooking him.
This was like
It was
Game
tough.
30. I was checked.
Yeah, it was
personally.
over.
So I hopped on the floor, the little athletic rebounder.
Oh yeah, matching.
And I was killing Connor. Like one-on-one. I had like 30. We were getting smoked by
Connor?
like 15. Yeah. I never forget. I got like an and 1 on him, and I started laughing, and he just
He's pissed.
tweaked.
Yeah,
That's
pissed.
Connor.
He gets
He like
pissed.
slammed the
Connor.
table, got up. And I'm
That's
like sitting there
Connor.
laughing. I'm like, bro, you up like 15. I have 30, but who cares?
No,
Like,
kind
That's
of takes
Connor,
it personal.
bro.
and I was just dying. I'll
that
never
dude.
forget that. I was like, man, you know what? I respect that from Connor because
For me,
he's a competitor.
season 1 boot camp, aside from playing against y'all and everything, for me it was like when I came here, I was like, I really had like a newfound respect for Pacers org. Like even though I was in Portland, whatever, like I like what these guys got going on here. Like it just seemed like professional. You understand? Like it felt like a good place to be.
Nah, y'all were like losing, but like still, y'all were not breaking stuff like us.
nah.
Composed.
Yeah.
Cody's doing meetings. Like it felt like last said, like
Yeah.
we're looking at it from the outside and we're like damn, like this is a good org. It's just unfortunate
org.
what y'all had
Yeah,
season 1.
I mean, it was tough scenes. bro.
Yeah. Nah, season 1, bootcamp Pacers, fun, Tiki Bobs,
Tiki Bobs. Oh,
and then
man.
just oh, that's what we're
Tiki
doing.
Bobs. I gotta go back.
Oh man.
What is this?
Live at Sharp.
Oh my God. I got good stories and bad stories, but I'm gonna let
I
you
wasn't bad
rock.
at Sharp,
I'm gonna let
bro.
you
I
rock.
wasn't bad at Sharp. All right.
What do you think about yourself?
Literally every year, but this year, every year, season 1, 2, and 3, I got thrown to the wolves. I mean, this year I got thrown to the wolves too at center. But you know what? I'm built.
No, but talk about shooting.
No, I am. Season 1, literally a day in my life I have never played sharp, bro. Retail, whatever. I have never played on a shooting build. Never.
Tell him you're pro and how you made the league. What's the build?
Huh?
Tell
Oh,
him
you already know. I'm in that paint. Shoot the ball. Shoot the ball. Shoot the ball.
Shot
the
flash at the three.
Yeah.
He like two-way shot creators and
no.
stuff like that.
They didn't have that.
No, that's what you had on pro.
Oh,
Am.
retail. Yeah.
Yeah,
Two-way
that-
shot creator.
and
You
you-
know why? 'Cause
Toxic. That's mad toxic.
toxic.
Mad toxic.
Clamp. No, that build was terrible. Looking back, I was a bot, bro. Season 1, bro, and prior to season 1, I was a complete bot.
Okay.
OD.
Well, go ahead.
But so season 1, first time ever playing on sharp. And like I said, I'm not a natural shooter or whatever, so I had to find my rhythm. But I'll never forget, I got into this one groove. Got into a groove. I remember I get back-to-back games. I think I had like 18 points and then 20 points against the Heat. I got into a groove. You know, season 1, they was trolling with the jump shots, whatever. They ended up changing my jump shot because they meant to change somebody else's jump shot, and I was stuck with a different jump shot for a month, bro. For a whole month, I had a different jump shot, and it was very quick. First of all, I'm already not a natural shooter. I got like heavy thumbs or whatever, and it's on very quick, bro. So my jump shot's on very quick, and it's like it just threw me off. But I got glitchy low key, bro.
So you think you can play shooting guard on this build and
Bro,
be elite?
out of all 4 years, this is the easiest year to play shooting guard. I promise you. This is the
I'm not gonna
You
lie,
agree?
I feel like,
This is the easiest year, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
OD, bro.
No, but last season 3 was kind of easy too.
No, but this year it's like
You can hop
Yeah.
on that slasher sharp and just.
Yeah,
throw it.
brain dead.
no, yeah,
brain dead.
offensively, but this year, bro, the shooting guard bro, is literally Michael Jordan. It's Michael Jordan. You are MVP, DPOY, everything, bro, and you lead the league in rebounding. Like Swizz be down there horsing me and Jomar.
Nah, it's true. Nah,
The
it's
shooting
true.
guard is literally Michael Jordan this year,
Shout out
bro.
to Malik.
Is that it?
That's it.
That's
Wrap
it.
it up,
The topics. Just a lot of
Salesforce.
individual. It was a good podcast. Anything else y'all want to say, or we're good?
Wrap it up, Salesforce.
Salesforce. I appreciate everybody that's watching or hearing, whatever it is. The Pacers Gaming family, Lav, Wolf, John, we out.
We
And
out.
I appreciate everything. Thank you.
Can I drop the mic?
You break it.